if you want to be able to create this kind of design, then everything looks like this could be a blend. But with a blend, you couldn't just easily draw these kind of lines. So, how does this work? Hello and welcome to this quick tip in the Vector Garden YouTube channel. We're going to take a look at this design, and we are also going to take a look at how to colorize this later on. First of all, in order to create this and make it easy to draw that, what we're going to do is create a brush. I have prepared the base design, which is just this letter, and in order to create the brush, we have to outline that. And then this is now a group, and in order to make it easier later on, we have to ungroup it. And this is now a compound path, which is because of outlining type, then every letter gets a compound path. So we have to release that as well. So this is now just a path. And also I'm going to apply a stroke, and then let's go to Window, Brushes. And I'm just going to drag that here like this, and all of these can be left as they are, only the spacing needs to be adjusted. So I'm going to just make it smaller, and then we're going to try that out. So you can take any tool that can draw a path, but easiest is to use the brush tool. So just like this, there we have it. And they are too far apart, so this does not work. Just double click the brush and set a smaller spacing value. This is nice. There we have this design. And also we're not going to change anything else. The colorization needs to be treated differently. If you change this one here, then you see they get rotated, which might fit at another time, but in here it does not work. Like this. Okay. Just a remark here, you can also create a brush from a pixel image. So this one is a pixel image, as you see here, it's a linked file. So first embed it, and then you can create a brush from it. A scatter brush, like this. Let's just make it smaller here, and then you can use that and draw with it. Let's take a look at this one, and we want to color it differently. Now, of course, there are scripts to apply random colors to it, but you can also apply a randomization of color using just Illustrator's native tools. First of all, we're going to expand this. So go to Object, Expand Appearance, like this. This is now a group. We need to ungroup that, like this. And let's check them out. They are still groups. So let's select them all and go to Ungroup again. And then we have all paths. First of all, now we need to select one of them and set this to a different color. It doesn't really matter which one. And then select them all and go to Edit, Edit Colors, Blend Front to Back. And this now interpolates the color fill between the front and the back. So they all have a slightly different color now. And now you can select them all and go to Recolor Artwork by clicking on the pizza button here. And this opens the simplified dialog box, which already has the necessary functions. So first of all, we have all the colors here in line on the color wheel, and you can use that to move them around, but still they are in one line. But we have the randomization buttons here. You can use this one or even that one to mess it up slightly more. And what you can also do, since they are still limited to this part of the color wheel, you can uncheck this and move single ones around, just like that, to get some more colors into this. So move some of them here, and then again use the randomization and mess this up slightly more. The same buttons are available in the advanced options, and there you find them down here. You can use them as well for randomization. So if you click here, that works as well. Let's go to OK. And you see, this is a native function of Illustrator that you can use to randomize the colors of this design. If you want to do that with these letters here, then you will encounter an error. Let's make a copy here and use this one. And let's first expand the appearance of that and ungroup that. I'm going to use the shortcut for that. And then you see we have compound paths. Because, of course, this is a B and it has counters here. And that can only be made with compound paths. But let's change this color of this letter. And if you then select all of them to use the blend front to back, then you see it is not supported. It does not support compound paths. So in this case, you have to use a script. I'm going to link the script in the description of this video so that you can use that as well.